Hey guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel for cruisecasinomafia.com, your home for professional casino income strategies, money management concepts, and a whole lot more. You can check it out at cruisecasinomafia.com. We have over 400 strategies that we put in your lap. With private videos, PDFs, all kinds of stuff for craps, roulette, and baccarat. All right, so today I watched a video on the Holy Roller channel. It was interesting. I don't know how I feel about it, but I thought it was certainly intriguing. Members of cruisecasinomafia.com have gotten about 5 different crap systems over the last few weeks that are incredible. Absolutely incredible systems that have proven to be winners in the long run. We don't care about what happens in one session or 2 sessions. We care about the long run. That's the way we look at strategies, whether it's for Wall Street, whether it's for a casino or anything else. Making money in 5 minutes doesn't tell me anything. If I can't do it over the long term and withstand some of the bad sessions, then it's not a legitimate strategy that I'm interested in. So this was interesting. We've done some videos privately as well as on the channel in regards to building comps in the casino or on your cruise. And this was one that I don't know. I thought I would try this out. I have a feeling that this is an interesting one. He got it from somewhere else. I'll try to remember to put the link to Holy Roller in the description. And I think he said he did get it from somewhere else. This is a complete dark side system, meaning that you're looking for the 7 to show up. It's worked out of the DC bets and lay bets. It is a very different type of system than I normally give out. I want to get a feeling for it. I'll tell you why. Even if this doesn't work out, I think there's something here. I think this is a type of concept that merits more discussion. It may not end up being the way that I'm going to show you now, the way that Holy Roller did it, but I thought there were some interesting points. So number 1, the bets are always the same. They're $30. There's always 5 bets, and you're only at risk of ever losing one $30 bet at a time. So here's how it's played, okay? There's $30 in the don't pass. And then there's $30 on the inside numbers. Okay. So this is how this system was rolled out on his channel. All right. So it's 5 by 30, right? 5 bets by 30. So watch this. Oh, and it doesn't matter whether it's the come out roll or not. You're always playing. All right, well, that's about the best thing that could possibly happen because the 4 is the point, which means we didn't get knocked off. Oh, you know what? I am sorry, guys. We have to redo this. They're supposed to be lay bets, not pass line bets. So let's restart this. I just did another video where I was using pass line bets. All right, so we're restarting. So let's take number 2. We are on the don't pass for 30, and we're laying these bets, So that means we're going here, right? And they're $30 each. All right. So when we lay, we don't want that number to get hit. We're looking for a 7 out, which means we win all of these, except on this come out roll here. So let's see what happens. All right. Wow. The same thing happened. All right. So we don't do anything. We stay out here. We win all of this money if the 7 comes, right? That's what we're looking for. And there it is. Holy crap. Wow. So That's about the perfect scenario you can possibly have. We're already up $112. It doesn't normally happen that easily, but when it does, pretty amazing. So we're going to go right back out and replace our 5 $30 bets, right? Here you go. Well, that was pretty amazing, guys. Don't think it works that way every time. That's for sure. All right, because you've got to see what happens when you get knocked off one of these. That's the whole point. All right, so that's a 3. Again, that's perfect because on the don't pass, we get paid for a 3 on the come out roll, a 2 or a 3. So we made another $30. So we've got to replace that. So far we are doing pretty amazing here. Okay. So now the 6 rolled, which means we got knocked off our lay bet. We always need to have 5 bets, but we only have 4 right now. So what do? We put a $30 don't come bet, DC bet. Okay, now let's see what happens. Okay. All right. So we lost our don't pass bet. Right? We lost our don't... Oh, no, I'm sorry. What am I saying? We won our don't pass bet. We won our don't pass bet. All right? So that's what happened here. So here we did not lose the other bets. We did not lose. They were pulled down because I forgot to click this where it's leave the winning bets up. So let's just go right back out with our $25 don't pass. And by the way, we did lose the DC bet because it was a 7 there. All right. So let's just go right back out here and replace the lay bets. All right. Let's just go back out there and replace these. And I know that if I would have had it done correctly, these would have stayed up and we would have had to put money in the don't come again. But I don't want to confuse anybody. So let's just restart. Right? And have our 5 starting bets up again. All right, here we go. Okay, so we got knocked off our 9 lay bet. So what does that mean? We always have to have 5 bets working. So we're going to put a $30 DC bet. And here we go. Okay, we got knocked off our 8, our lay bet on the 8, but the DC now moved to the 8. Right? Now move to the 8, 3, 4. Oh, you know what? We're down another bet. I don't know how that happened, guys. Oh, I know how that happened because we got knocked off. Right. So here we go. So we have to do another DC bet because we always have to have 5 bets of $30 each. So here we go. All right. All right. So that was a 7. We won every single one of these bets. We won the don't pass bet, but we lost the DC bet here that was in the DC. All right? So let's pull everything down and see where we're at. We're up $183 right now. All right? Now, you only are risking $30 on any roll because the only way you're losing is by one of those numbers hitting, right? That's how you're losing. Or you're losing here with a 7 or an 11 on the come out roll, right? You're only at risk of a $30 loss on any single roll. So let's go back out there again. Well, I'll tell you, this is actually working better than it did on his channel. So he had a much longer rolls. And he was getting nailed on some of these, where he was having to replace these with the DC bets a lot more. So it's working a little bit better for us than it did for him. All right, so here we go. We have our 5 $30 bets out there. And I spoke too soon. That's an 11, so we have to replace this because we lost our don't pass bet. Come out roll 11, we lose. And we lost again, but that was a great roll for us. We lost our don't pass bet again, but we won on every single one of these. We won a lot more money than we lost. We lost 30, but we won on every one of these lay bets. So we have to go back out on the don't pass. So far, this has been pretty good, guys. All right. We didn't lose one of these because the number is a 4. The perfect scenario right now is what? That a 7 comes and we win on every single bet. And that didn't happen. That's a 9. Okay. I'm sorry, that's a 10. What am I talking about? That's a 10. So we didn't lose. Now we lost. Okay. They took our 6 away. So we always have to have 5 bets. So we're going to go back out on the DC bet with a 30. All right, 7 out. All right, that was a winner. We won on the don't pass, and we won all of our bets out here. We did lose the money that was in the don't come, but it doesn't matter. All right, so here we go. So we're back out there again. We cannot replace this because you can't do the DC until there's a point. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to let it roll. Okay, we got knocked off our 5. So basically, we need to have 2 DC bets. We need to do 2 DC bets. Or we can simply replace this with a lay 6. I think we're going to just do that. Let's go ahead and replace this. Because you have to have 5 $30 bets working at any time. So, and then we'll do the DC bet to make up for the 5th one. There we go. All right. So we lost our 9, but we just got our DC bet moved to the 9. So again, we have 3 4 bets. We need to do another DC bet. We lost our 8. And it moved us to the DC, our DC bet to the 8. So we need to do another don't come bet. And we won instantly because we got the 3. So that pays us back for one of the DCs we might have lost or we did lose. So we're back out on the DC once again. All right. We lost our... What did we lose there? Oh, we lost our 5, but our DC bet moves to the 5. We already have 5 bets, right? So we don't have to make any more bets, and this is the don't come. This is the don't, oh, geez. We have to get back on the don't pass. I'm sorry. There we go. All right. All right, we lost our 8. We lost our 8. So now we've got to put another DC bet. Because we always have to have 5. 5 bets in total. We lost our 5, but the DC bet moves to the 5. Okay, so we've got 3 out there. And 4 is here, so we've got to put another 25. All right, there we go. 7 out. We won all of our bets except for the DC bet. I think we had a DC bet out there. I don't remember. I think, yeah, because here it is. It moved to the 6. All right, so that was another winning roll for us. So we've got to replace the other bets, okay? So we've got to go back out with our lay bets to get ourselves back up to the 5 bets. Okay, and here's the come out roll. 5. We got knocked off our 5, and we have to do a DC bet to replace that, so we have our 5 bets. All right, and we're on the 4. So we've got a 4, 6, 8, 9, and we've got our don't pass, and we're looking for a 7 out. That's not it. We didn't lose anything, though. That time we lost. We lost our 9. So we've got to go back out to replace it again. All right, and we replaced it right with the 9, so we didn't lose any money. So once again, we're looking for a 7 out, and that's not it. It's a 6. So we've got to go back out and replace the DC bet. Okay, we moved to the 9, but we lost the 9. What do we got out here now? We've got 3, 4 bets. We need to do another don't come bet. All right. We're now on the 4, we've only got 3, 4 bets. We need to replace it again. So we are losing at the moment every time that happens. But when it's 7's out, we make all the money back. Or we hope we make all the money back. All right, we're on the 6. We have our 5 bets, and this would be a perfect time for the 7 out. That did not happen. All right, we've got our 4 bets. I mean, our 5 bets. What am I saying? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bets. We have our 5 bets. Oops, we lost the 10. So right now, we're not doing so good. We did great early on. All right, we've got our 5 bets. This would be a great time for the 7. And that didn't happen. So you see the negative side of this strategy is you're getting knocked off quite a bit when somebody holds the dice for a while. This is like most dark side strategies, this only works well when there's short rolls. Okay, you see we lost that one again. We've got to go back out there again. So we're basically right now giving back everything we made. All right. Once again, we lost our 5 and we're back on the 5. And we lost our don't pass. So we've got to get back out on the don't pass. So right now we're in a pretty bad losing streak right now. All right. Point is a 9. We need a 7 bad. And we didn't get it. So we're back on the 5. So you see the negative part that I thought I was going to see with this strategy. Oh boy. We lost the 8. It moves to the 8. Once again, we've got to go back out there. So this is the negative part of this strategy. You're replacing these bets quite a bit on these longer shooters. I'm not sure that this works on a table consistently. If the table is ice cold and you want to play for a little while, I mean, we were up about $200. That would have been perfect to quit. I don't know that I would stick around on a table that starts to turn. This table turned from a cold table to a hot shooter real quickly, and this is how you go down the tubes. Okay, we won on that one, right? Because it's a 3. So we're just going to replace our DC bet. All right, we lost our don't pass, and our DC bet moved to the 9. So we'll see what happens. The next time that we win, that there's a 7 out, we're going to take all our bets down and see how bad the damage is. Okay, that was a good one. We won because of the 3 on the come out roll. We won $30 there. All right, and we won on all of them there. Okay. All right. So here we go. So we are down. We're not down much. We gave back all of our profits. We're down about $70 or so. That's about it. Now remember, this strategy is a strategy to get major comps because you're betting like $150 a shot. Okay? So this strategy can make money, but you're also doing it for purposes of getting that tier jump, the comps. So let's do it again. I don't know, guys. I don't know how I feel on this one. I think there's something here. I think there's an interesting idea here. I'm not sold completely on the way this plays because I think you're leaving yourself out there to get killed for too long compared to some of the private strategies we've been showing our people inside of CruzCasinoMafia.com. I don't know. I like dark side strategies, but wow, I don't know. Let's see. Let's play it again. We've got our 5 bets out there. Okay, we lost on the 11 there, so we have to replace our don't pass. All right, we lost our 6, so we've got to do a don't come. You may want to test this one out. I think there's something here. I just don't think I would play it like this. I think there has to be some modifications to this. Okay. We've got our 5 bets. Our DC bet was moved to the 10. We're looking for a 7 out. And that's not it. So we lost our 8, our lay bet on the 8. We've got to go out on the DC. Oh, God. Now we lost our DC bet. And that's one of the negatives, obviously, of the DC bets. So we got to replace it. All right. And that didn't do anything. That's a 12, which is just a push. We didn't lose anything there, so we're just going back out. That's a 9. All right. It moved us to the 9. We've only have 3 bets out there, though, so we've got to go back out. Because it knocked us off of our 9. All right. That time we won every single bet. That's what we're looking for. Okay, we won all the bets that were out there, we won. All right? So let's pull everything down. All right, we're still down, right? We're down about $140 right now. I'm going to try this one more time. I think there's something here. I'm not throwing this system out. But I'm going to tell you that I think there's a better way to do this. I really do. Really do. I think these DC bets, the DC bets are really the problem for me. So let's see what happens. Okay, we got knocked off the 8. We're replacing it with a DC bet. All right, we've got our 4 bets out there, 5 bets out there. And there it worked perfect. So you see what it looks like when it works perfect, right? We made money on everything, on everything. All right, so let's pull it down and see where we're at. We're only down about $50 now. So we'll do it one more time. I don't know. I think there's a concept here, but I don't think this is fleshed out enough. That's my statement to you. Okay, we got knocked off the 9. Put out our DC bet. We got knocked off the 6. We have to do another DC bet to keep us at 5 bets. Knocked off the 6 again. We have to do another DC bet. Wow. You see how we're losing these lay bets, replacing them with DCs. Here we go. See how many of these we're losing? I don't know, guys. There's the 7. So we did get paid on all of those. But again, we're down about $120. Now, if you're looking at this as a comp builder, being down $120 and showing the casino that your average bet is $150 for the amount of time we've been playing is not bad. I think there's a better way. I really do. I really do. I would say to you that I'd be more comfortable doing this. I would be, and I'm just going to throw something out there, and maybe I'll do another video on this at another point. But I would be more comfortable with something like this. There's our $30 don't pass, right? I'm going to do a $30 4 and 10. 4s and 10s don't pay as much when you lay them, but they also don't have as many ways. There's only 2 ways each of them to get rolled. So you don't get nailed on the 4 and 10s as often. So I would do this on the come out roll. Okay. So here's what happened. I lost my don't pass, but I got paid on the 4 and 10. You see that, right? That was perfectly fine. All right? I didn't get crushed. I didn't get crushed. I didn't make money, but I didn't get crushed. So now, let's replace that and do it again. That's crazy. Same thing again. All right, same thing again. So I got paid on the 4 and 10 lays. I got crushed on the don't pass. All right, but that's not the point. The point is, where would I go with this? Okay, 12. We don't lose anything. We don't make anything. Okay. All right. So that's an 8. So we have our lay bets. We have our don't pass. In my opinion, I would not be using the don't come. That's just me. If you want more action, I would take the 5 and 9. I would lay the 5 and 9 now. All right. If you want to do this for less money, then just do the 5 or 9, not both. Okay, that's a 6, no big deal. All right, we got knocked off the 5. All right. So the system we've been showing, you would do a DC bet here. I'm going to go back out with the 5. Now, the only reason I'm showing you guys this is I want you to see there's different variations other than what we did at the beginning here with this system. I think there's a better way to do what that system was doing. That's all I'm saying. Okay, the 8 came, we lost our don't pass. All right, so here's what I would do. I would go off of the lay bets on the extras. I would keep the 4 and 10. And I'd go back with a don't pass bet. So now we're back to what we did at the beginning. Okay? Something similar to this. And of course, what happens? We lose again on our don't pass. That is amazing. We've hit 7 and 11s on the come out roll like crazy. The point is, guys, there's other ways of doing what we did at the beginning of this video. There's other ways to skin the cat. Only reason I'm showing you is to show you that there's different things you can do. Maybe I'll do another video with what I think may be a better variation of that system, of that $5 $30 deal. Okay? It didn't work bad. I'm not so sure I'm sold on that. I'm not so sure I'm sold on that. That's for sure. But I wanted to test it out. I mean, we're even after what I just did screwing around, we're only down a few $100, $200. And the comp situation would be great because you are betting a 150 or so average bets, whatever it was. So that is the 5 times 30 system that was shown on Holy Roller. I'm not saying it's good. I'm not saying it's bad. I just don't know how I feel about it after this one demo. Check it out. Try it out. And there'll be more systems that I'm going to be showing you guys going forward on craps. Some of the most amazing crap strategies we're showing on the private side of cruisecasinomafia.com. If you want to join us, you can use the coupon code MAFIA and the number 50 to get $50 off, and you'll get full access to everything we've done over the last year and a half, all the private systems. And if you're into craps, you're going to get the last 4 or 5 systems that have been mind-blowing, and you'll be able to use those immediately and practice them to see if there's something that you would want to play live. And that's it for now. We'll see you on the next video.